Welcome back to another episode of Todos Toman podcast. I'm your co-host, Tanquecito. Estoy con Johnny Boycito y Miguelito y soon to becoming Romerito, I hope, ¿no?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, dude. Porque pues, we had our day off, dude, pero pues ya ves, nos dijo,
Sí.
hey,
We have to obey.
We had to work overtime, dude.
Yeah, dude. So we started out without him. It's already a little late. I know he's doing stuff with the kids, pero pues ahorita whenever he joins, ¿no?
Sí.
Dude.
Va, pues let's get it started, muchachos. What are you guys drinking? I'll start it off. Because ya voy a abrir la otra. A Pacifico. You guys know I'm in love with these at the moment.
Ooh, Pacifico, dude.
A Pacifico, dude.
Pacifico.
No
Mira,
Atlantico.
mira.
No Atlantico, Pacifico.
Pacifico. Mira, güey, está sudadita. Mira, por ahí como que se ve, ¿no? Un poquito.
Pues ya sube el aire acondicionado, ¿no?
Para que no tenga calor, ¿no?
Para que no tenga tanta calor, ¿no? Ay, sí, güey.
Damn, dude.
Estás muy pinche payaso hoy, ¿no, güey?
Hey, dude, ya me chingué one fucking cup, dude, así que pues,
Agárrate, ¿no?
ya no pedo, güey, ¿no?
Ya no es pedo. Va, Miguel, what you got?
Va, dude. So, yo aquí en mi vasito de salud, dude.
Shout out to Salud, bro.
Shout out,
All
dude.
day.
So, I don't know if they promote this, dude, pero pues un paquecito, a little packet of salud de guava, de jarritos, poquita agua mineral y lo que quedaba de la botella de tequila, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. That just seems like a good time right there.
You see, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. Okay, I fuck with that. Tank.
So, ahorita, lo que me tomé before we started,
Allegedly.
what, bro, you saw me.
I mean, it was a cup. I mean,
It was the what's it called, Rocket Pop flavor, like that that water mix or whatever, con Tito's vodka and a little blue carousel. Y ahorita ya encontré this orange creamsicle flavor.
okay.
Y le puse tantito Tito's también.
¿Y qué? ¿Qué tal?
Es buzzing, diría
¿Sí?
La chaviza, dude.
La chaviza, bro.
Sí, dude.
Damn. Fuck
Dude,
yeah.
I don't even know if they use that. They use that anymore.
I hear
It's
a
so,
lot.
it's so hard to keep track of them.
Yeah, I don't keep track. I don't keep track on it. Pero vamos a echarnos un cheers, ¿no? Porque un looped cheers.
Looped.
Sígale.
Sí.
Oh,
Yeah.
síguele.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, now it's not looping today, dude.
I have my butt on the pause, dude. I was ready, dude.
So, chicos, just to throw it out there, obviously Romero's not here. Let's blame him for not having topic.
No. I got you, dude.
Oh shit!
I got you, dude.
Talk to me.
So for today, and this is obviously we're all on TikTok, right? We're all watching these videos and everything. So like, I just wanted to do a little quick thing of the dangers of social media impact, I guess I would say, on a person. So, and this comes from two videos that I've seen.
All right.
So, and I don't know if you guys have seen these videos. Like, se los mandé, no sé si los vieron, pero because les mando like 50 videos al día. So, like at this point,
keep track, dude.
At this point, TikTok sponsored me, no? Porque, pues,
For real.
Pero so there's the first one, which is era una muchacha, una latina, que estaba en su carro and she was crying, right? And because she was gonna go on a date with a guy, and the guy just bailed on her, and the guy bailed on her, and he like he didn't respond, nada, like nothing, and she's like, I just want to show you lo que te traje, and dude, le trajo like tacos con salsa. That was a lot of tacos. Like that shit was like
that was a big ass bag
meal, dude.
Dude, forget the salsa, dude. Right, I was gonna say, forget the tacos y todo eso. Un pinche garrafón de horchata.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Homemade fucking horchata, bro.
Bro.
Homemade, dude.
Un pinche vasito, el garrafón.
Because apparently they had talked about it and it was his favorite, no?
Something it was his favorite, yeah, dude.
She went all out, dude. Okay, so what happened then, Miguel?
So like, while pues obviously it's a popular topic, or it was popular, and so more people were covering it. So there was a guy that I watched. I think it's something sensational. Pero he was like, you know what? the problem that there is now is that all these young men are watching these videos, people like Andrew Tate, right? And like hasta Chicharito, ¿no? And what's it called? Y como que like no saben how they should act and how they should handle situations. Like, for example, the guy from this video that he couldn't just say like, hey, you know what, I'm not gonna make it, or like, dejarle saber like, hey, no voy a ir, you know, like,
Shit happens.
but yeah, shit happens, whatever. Maybe an excuse,
Maybe a
maybe he
reason.
didn't, pero pues dejarle saber and not just ghost her, right? So they're like, you know what, because if you think about it, would you have ever done that before? And the guy's like, because I wouldn't. Like, si algo me pasa, like I would be like, hey, I'm so sorry, I'll make it up to you, whatever, right? Pero nowadays, like kids don't have that como esa mentalidad where it's more of like, you know what, it's about me, whatever. And it's because of a lot of the social media stuff that they watch and the people that they listen to, right? So like I was like, you know what, that is very true. I think that is very, very true because I see that a lot in like pues, mi primo, right? Like he watches videos and his mentality is kind of similar-ish. Like he
Whatever
doesn't
videos.
act on it,
Mhm.
yeah, but it's a little bit like it's a little bit
Same.
fucked up, right?
Dude,
But like I just want to like get everybody's take on like, do you agree with that? Do you think that social media could cause somebody to que se comporte así or like, you know?
it's crazy that you say that, no? Because in our time today, as 30s, in our 30s that we all are in, we say that, and it's easy to blame social media. If we put ourselves back in like when our parents, no, like I remember my mom thinking Eminem was the devil, and he
Mm-hmm.
was singing devil shit, and it's kind of like similar to that. Like a lot of the times back then, they would judge you based on what you would listen to and what video games you played. If you ever played Grand Theft Auto, oh shit, no. This is why. You know what? He committed this crime. He did. You know, he acted this certain way, whatever, blah, because he plays Grand Theft Auto. And that's a big, huge thing back in the day. Now I could see that maybe in our time, right? I could see why people could use social media and be influenced very easily by someone, and maybe yeah, act up or act a certain way, be a certain way. I'll tell you this, like I know my oldest, she's 14. I know she watches a lot of TikTok, a lot of social media and stuff, and she's all about it. But there's a lot of stuff that she feels it's true. And I'm like, that's not true. And then you have me as the parent trying to be like, hey, not everything you see on the internet is gonna be true, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's true. Not everything you see on the internet is true. But she believes a lot of that stuff. Not that she acts on it or anything, but it's just like that. Like she gets easily influenced by somebody stating that I don't know there was no meteor that hit Earth for the dinosaurs. No, it's just a stupid example. She's like,
Yeah.
I thought you said this, and you know, blah, blah. I was like, well, that's what I was taught, and that's what has been said. If it's true, we don't know. We weren't alive at that time, so it's not like we could actually confirm or deny. But yes, I do agree that social media does have a lot of influence, especially with social media is such a huge thing in everybody's life. You know,
Yeah.
everybody literally has a computer in their hands anywhere they go. Whether it's to call somebody, right? We use it as a phone or to browse the internet, view videos, TikToks, and all that stuff. It definitely does influence a lot of stuff. In regards to the girl that she got like ghosted, that shit sucks, dude. I mean, just being rejected. I think we could all be you know, kind of vouch down for that. That at one point in time we got rejected, and it's the worst fucking feeling ever. You know, and back then it wasn't like, you know, like if it would have happened to us back in the day, they just wouldn't show up, and there really wasn't a way for me to call you. You know, like it wasn't like that. Now there's every possible way for you to talk to that person and be like, hey,
Yeah.
make it. I don't
Yeah.
know, I got diarrhea, whatever the fuck you want to, you know, bring up. But there's every possible way. And I don't know how long they've been talking. All I know is the girl was obviously pretty serious. I mean, for her to go super, super out of her way to do all of that stuff, you know, sucks for her. But I mean, she'll be okay. You know, I don't. How do you guys feel about that she posted in social media? Like, I wouldn't post any personal stuff of me even when I was single, like I wouldn't post anything of me. It's like, oh, well, we fought today, you know, we broke up. Like I don't see myself doing that
Mhm.
ever. ever. Is that okay to do? No, I guess.
Well, I think that's just the normal thing to do now.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So, I mean, to answer like the previous question, I feel like, casi como dijiste, back in our day, we didn't have social media to be influenced by, pero pues también we were influenced by things on TV, right?
Like TV,
So it wasn't the internet, but it was TV. It was like the music we listened to influenced how we
Jersey
dress.
Shore, no?
Yeah, también Jersey Shore would influence like things we would say, how we would act at certain points, y así. So we did have influences. There was just in different forms.
Yeah.
Y pues también, like I feel like ever since literally influencers came to the picture, like pues eso es lo que se dedican, no? Like trying to like um influence people and generate income through like that, medium or whatever. Y hay un chingo, dude. So it's like honestly, I could see it being easily so someone being easily influenced through like TikTok. In our time, también YouTube was like the thing that would like influence us,
The party line, no?
Hell yeah. Dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Porque wait, you wouldn't see me like out in the street unless I was like upset at something, like trying to talk shit to somebody. But ahí was just one of those things. I was like, bitch, and this, and that. I was like, bitch. I was, me escucharon, no? Put myself on mute, dude. Real quick, mute myself.
Fucking heart pounding, no?
Like, I'm over here looking out my windows, like, no. Out there, dude. You just never know. But yeah, you're right though. You're right. We had different forms and of being influenced. Now, yes, there's a shitload of influencers, dude. And then there's a niche for everything. Honestly.
Right. Yeah.
There's a niche for no, lo que a ti te gusta, a lo mejor no me gusta a mí, pero it's okay. It's okay. Like I've been watching like a crazy shitload of videos of fishing.
Mm-hmm.
And then randomly, pues ya se quita todo eso y me sale like I don't want to say like a dark side of TikTok. I meant more like a depression side of TikTok, donde I'm like se le muere un perro or like that shit gets to me, dude. Like with the animals pass away, that shit gets to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to watch it because if I watch it, it's just gonna catch my algorithm. Y va a salir bien chillón.
Yeah.
But I just keep swiping. Rough night.
Pero digo, like, yeah.
Oh,
go ahead. Thank you.
Sorry.
Pero yeah, like ¿cómo se llama? But going back to también what you said, like I know I saw a lot of people commented on the video saying like, oh, like, so this happened and the first thing you do is post to social media. But I feel like it just became that where social media is, como dices tú, like you might not express yourself in public, pero even though this is going out to like un chingo de personas, like some people feel like maybe this is their
He paused.
Yeah, he froze.
Y ahorita va a estar chillando, ¿no?
Why
are you crying, no?
My back.
Ooh.
Se quedó pensando.
Sí. He was in a deep thought, dude. Tag,
too deep, dude. Too deep.
Hell yeah. Bueno, ahorita que regrese. Yeah, I mean, ahorita regresa, dude. Pero he's right. I mean, there's certain stuff así que dicen. I mean, comments, you put yourself out there, dude. You're putting yourself out to everybody having an opinion. Whether it's good, bad, mean, bullying, like any of that, you put yourself out there. Consequences are there. We know how the internet is, blah, blah, blah. So I felt bad for her, but then I did see some of the comments and they're fucking rude. Like they were fucking bad. And I was just like, well, some of them are like, well, why would you put yourself in there? I was like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Like I wouldn't. Pero es lo que te digo. She got a shitload of views. She got a lot of likes. She had like a 1.4 or 5 when I saw it. So that's cool, Maybe she could catch a little bit of attraction.
Right. I think a lot of times people post them porque like they have very small following, right? Like for example, like como nosotros. If me and you were to make a video right now,
Come on, what?
Do you think we would get like 100 views? 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 1 make out.
Que, that's what he said. If me and you were to make out,
make a video. For example, like tú y yo hacemos, I mean, we could make out in a video if you want, ¿verdad? Pero si quieres, pues también, ¿verdad? Pero
what
I would
did you
say,
walk
like,
into, Tank?
Oh,
He's over here thinking about making out, bro. What the fuck? With me?
dude, I said, I'm like, porque le
Anyway,
está diciendo, like,
let's move on, Miguel. It's okay.
no, well, the whole thing is like, si tú o yo o Tank hacemos un video on TikTok, the odds of us believing we're gonna go viral because of it is very slim porque we don't have a huge following. Maybe the girl tampoco had a huge following. It was friends, people, like, and social media has become a new place to vent to, right? To get people, for people to kind of talk to you and like interact. So I think that's kind of how she did it. Porque like I do see that a lot of people are like, oh, like, why is there a need to put it on social media? And I'm like, like, why is there not? Like, at the same time, you could say like, why is there a need for me to put que corte el pasto y que, like arregle mis florecitas, just because I want to share it with the world, right?
Yeah.
So I think there's that. Like, I do think that, obviously lo que tú ves, it does kind of change how you see things and how you behave.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, como te digo, like, I know, especially like videos como Andrew Tate and like all these other, there's like hundreds of them, right? Especially there's a lot of streamers that have that similar mentality. Bunch of fucking huge like Twitch and fucking Kick and all these other streamers que también hablan de lo mismo. You have all these kids watching them.
Yeah.
It does impact the kids, right? So then people kind of have that mentality and like como que les hace falta el respeto and for them to be grounded, right? And I will go around one more time if anybody else has something to say before we jump on to the second video.
Let's jump.
yeah.
So the second video, no sé si vieron lo que pasó con Raja Jackson. So Raja Jackson es el hijo de Rampage Jackson.
Now I know.
Right?
Mm.
Right. So for those people that did not see it, Raja Jackson is also a UFC fighter. His trainer lo llevó to some indie wrestling show. They went kind of like behind the scenes. They went to the back to meet the wrestlers. There was a wrestler who saw the camera, saw Raja coming, and thought that they were on like work mode. So agarró una lata and he slammed it on Raja Jackson's head. And when Raja didn't respond, he's like, "Are you not going to sell it?" Like saying like, "Hey, like this is a work thing." So obviously se enojó, like se les explicó a los dos, like, "Hey, he has nothing to do with this, like he's not part of the show." Se disculparon, they talked it out, and like they were like they both apologized. The wrestlers like, "You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm just always in work mode. I saw the cameras. I saw you coming." And bien tipo Romero, like, like let me get on some of this action, dude, So también Raja también like I believe his name is Raja. Like he was like, "You know what? I'm sorry for overreacting. I'm sorry for por haberme enojado, this and this." So yeah, they were cool. And they decided like, hey, because Raja Jackson was recording everything for Kick, right? So he was streaming it. So they're like, your fans saw this, your people saw this. Why don't we make a spectacle of this? Mientras que el luchador esté luchando, you're gonna come in, and the other wrestlers like we'll both come in, and we'll just like like kind of like go with it, le pegamos poquito, like we like like we so kind of like saying like, hey, like you got your revenge. So Raja's like, oh, that'd be fun, whatever. In the sideline, while the match is going, Raja's talking to his Kick chat, and they're hyping him up, saying like that he shouldn't take that. So he's getting upset. He's like, you know what? I'm not gonna take any disrespect. You know what? I'm gonna fuck him up. You like, I like they told me I could hit him, and I'm gonna hit him for real. I'm gonna knock him out, and I'm gonna hit him as many times as I can. I don't give a shit if he me paran. I don't give a shit if he hits me. I hope he hits me for real. So the chat lo está like animando and telling him like, hey, like beat his ass, beat his ass. And he's like, no, yeah, I'm gonna beat his ass. So llega el momento, se mete, he picks up el luchador, slams him to the ground. The guy's unconscious because he hit head first, and Raja gets on top of him, and he just starts swinging on him, and like he knocks out some of his teeth. I think I'm not sure if it was his nose or part of his jaw se le quebró, and he flatlined like while he was there, right? So yeah, like they got him away and everything. Lo sacaron to Ryan Jackson. So then the wrestler is alive. He's in stable conditions.
Barely.
You know, yeah, like he's really fucked up.
Yeah.
So, you know, people were like, you know what, he should face jail time for lo que hizo, porque like that was premeditated. And then obviously he got banned from UFC, he got banned from all these other stuff. I think Kick is also gonna ban him. But people were saying they're like, dude, this is another thing where like again, like social media and streaming, like they were hyping him up, talking shit, saying like, hey, beat his ass, beat his ass, beat his ass. And pues él también, he was like, yeah, you know, I'm going to. And pues lo animaron, like they were like giving him subs if he like si le pegaba tantas veces or like si le pegaba recio, whatever, they were willing to give him subs, which is like pues dinero, right? And like people were like, dude, like how can people really respond like this? Where it's like, hey, pártele su madre, te damos dinero, you know, like,
yeah.
And people were like, Kick should have, like, you know, like I'm assuming there's moderators, like, you know, I'm assuming something. So
it has to be.
If Kick would have caught on and if they would have just banned the stream there, do you think he would have so the question is one, if Kick would have noticed and banned and like closed the stream, do you think he still would have gone through with it? So that's number one. Number two is like who do you blame more, like Roger Jackson or the chat that was hyping him up to do it y les ofrecía dinero so he could do it?
Go for it, Tech.
I think back in our day, dude, se llamaba peer pressure, dude.
Oh, yeah.
¿Cómo se llama? And I think ultimately, like, you know, it's up to you, especially for something like that, you know? Like, going through something like that. As much as, like, somebody would tell me, like, oh, like, beat his ass, beat his ass, beat his ass, like, ultimately it's, you know, like, up to me if I want to, like, try or not, you know? So, I mean, I'm not saying that the chat didn't have like a wrong in this whole situation, but I think también at the same time, ultimately he could have been like, nah, like you guys are tripping, you know, like I'm not gonna do that. Like, yeah, we talked it out, we hashed it out, lo que fuera, like it was a misunderstanding, it's cool, whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, dude. I agree with Tank. Besides the fact that he's a fucking grown ass man, you know, he should know, since he's in the kind of same industry, like sports industry. He's a professional también, so he should know where to draw the line. When, I mean, he has a lot of shit to lose.
Yeah.
Like imagine itself now. Like I almost killed a guy because I let the chat, random fucking people, get to me and calling, you know, because they were calling me a bitch because I didn't react the way they wanted me to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that shit sucks. But I still feel like he would have done it. I think that was one of your questions. Maybe not. Yeah, definitely peer pressure got to him like a motherfucker though. Like for him to react the way he did and punch the guy the way he punched him, bro, because those weren't like any soft punches.
Oh hell
He
no,
was knocked the fuck out already, and punching him like that. The guy had no reaction. Because he was already knocked out. But I don't know, dude. That shit sucks because I know that falls back onto like what would be the procedure, right? Like the chat was hyping him up in a way. He does it, he kills him, like he actually dies. So then what happens then? Like, is he gets charged for it, obviously, but anyone else get charged for it? Like anybody in the chat who did do an investigation on people that said it, you know, like I don't want to find out. Like, I'm curious about it right now because we're talking about it, but I hope it doesn't happen. I hope like the guy survives. But that's what I'm
No.
saying. Like, how criminal wise is he's gonna take all the blame, or the people that were hyping him up too? Because that's the thing, dude. I know there's a bunch of cases where it's like people tell him, it's like, hey, you should do it, you know, like kind of unalive yourself type thing. It's like you should do it, and it's like no, and they kind of push them so hard that eventually they do it, and they blame them for murder. I was like, well, I didn't kill him. I was like, no, you didn't kill him, but you.
Well, I think it was like
The
unalive
girlfriend, no?
assistant.
Yeah, the girlfriend, no, one of the girlfriends.
Yeah, like the girlfriend that she was telling the guy that he should unalive himself, and when he did, I think she was facing charges for it.
For murder, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's just crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what would be like a criminal case like that? You know, like what would it consist of? Would it consist just, hey, he did it, let's lock him up, which obviously would be the right thing to do. But there's people that are supporting this idea. There's people that could have, I don't know, because there's always that question like, well, why didn't you dial 911 if you knew it was wrong, or you know, or why didn't you stop this, or why didn't you call somebody? I don't know, some shit like that.
Report to stream.
Yeah, something.
I'll go. Yeah.
But yeah, that just sucks, dude. I know he's I saw a post about it earlier, and I think he was like an intense. He's still like in ICU. He's alive, but he's struggling for sure. So damn, that just sucks, dude.
It's fucked up lo que le pasó, and like it's one of those things where you're like, damn, dude, like it's fucked up. Pero como dices tú, like he is a grown man. Se dejó llevar por peer pressure.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of us have been there where we've caved to peer pressure, but this is a whole fucking different thing.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, I've caved into peer pressure, bro, about like, oh, tómate otra cerveza, güey, cuando no quiero. Like, not fucking, you know, especially como dice Johnny Boy, knowing what you're capable of. Because you know how, like, por ejemplo, like in boxing, what is that thing that like you can't legally fight, no? Porque like
you got lethal fucking hands type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming tiene que ser lo mismo for UFC, you know, like you can't really like.
Oh, for sure,
for real, porque pues you're fucking trained for that shit, you know. So.
For sure. I agree with you.
Like you know what you're capable of, and then you let your fucking emotions or your anger or lo que fuera, you know, get the best of you, and it's like. You know, or por ejemplo, like it's like you ask yourself, like, or I'm sure he's asking himself, like, fuck, like, was it really worth it? You know, like getting those whatever subs or lo que fuera que le dijo the chat. It's like because you know he lost other sources of income, like real fucking sources of income and shit.
Yeah. But también, like, what makes you? I don't know. It's weird because I see it in a peace of mind that I'm calm y todo. ¿Eh? But what makes you get so hyped up to the point that you're believing me, a random fucking person that you do not know, that I'm gonna be a sub if you do this and this and this and that? You know, like out of I don't know, 100 people that say they were gonna be a sub, how many really actually subbed in? What, like what, 10? You know, 15, 20? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like we're adults here to make common sense make sense, you know, and that's exactly what it was. So it's just make it make sense. It makes no sense for you to fucking go in there and they're gonna give you a bunch of subs, and then he lost a bunch of shit now. Lost a bunch of shit.
You know, there's a lot of people that do stupid shit for subs and stupid shit for like all this shit, and I'm like, bro, like at the end of the day, it's not really worth it, right? Like, I get it that it's your job, but if it's your job and if you're this good, like, you know, 50 subs don't really like matter to you, right? For para hacer una pendejada, ¿verdad? And this goes for because I've seen other people do stupid ass shit for subs and shit, but
literally
so
shit.
Yep.
Dude,
So
la gente tiene que aprender a ser como Johnny Boy, dude.
Como, dude?
No matter how many people asked for that Anita challenge, dude, he did not cave in to peer pressure, dude.
He did not, dude. He did not.
That peer pressure. Yeah, you have to. You just stick with what you know is right. You know, I mean, I'm a grown ass adult. I know it's right for me not to do that. So I'm gonna stick to it. Remember?
How many subs for you to do the Anita challenge, dude?
I mean, if I know people, and I know that they're gonna fucking do it,
Dude,
A good 100, dude, and it has to be $10 worth. Give it.
you went from like, oh, bro, I know, dude.
I like.
I got
Me
no
va a
shit
decir,
to myself.
el chavo va a decir que he's gonna be a sub, but that motherfucker ain't subbing. So I know my people, man. I know my people for sure. Va,
Talento ahí,
chicos.
¿no? No falta el apoyo, ¿no? Like,
Sí, güey. Neta que sí. Va, chicos. Any last words to that? I got another thing.
Bad, take it away, dude.
Árale, pues. So there's a little trend that's been going around on TikTok, right? Since we're on that little topic on TikTok. And it goes like this. So the video says, those that didn't grow up privileged, name something you thought was a luxury when you were a kid.
Those that did not grow up privileged?
Yeah. So, for example, she said, I'll start. So for her, she thought it was a luxury to get picked up from school.
You know what? I got one, dude. I got one. Lunchables, dude.
Lunchables is one of them, dude. That shit was a luxury for fucking sure.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck
Lunchables. Me acuerdo like field trips and stuff, just to get them to get you the nacho ones or the pizza ones was not easy, right?
Yeah.
And then when my mom and dad found out that, like, hey, like, some of it just Ritz crackers con queso, like, ah, pues, ahí en la casa, you know, hay galletas y hay queso. And
Ritz,
I'm like,
te partían los quesos, dude.
yeah.
Literally in cuadritos, ¿no? So you can put them.
Agarrabas el queso, dude, lo doblabas y lo doblabas again, y ya se hacía 4 pedacitos, dude. You're like,
Sí,
ya no se lo pones en top. But yeah, dude, I think that's one thing that the morrillo I always wanted, right? And every time I got it, it was like, oh my god, like I felt like I was
Once in a blue moon.
hell yeah, dude. I felt like I was a king and shit, right? Pero afterwards, ya cuando like I was like, all right, I would eat them. I'm like, dude, these are not that good, dude. Like they were not what I thought.
They're not what you
right?
thought, yeah. What about you, Tank? You got one?
Dude, I mean, it's not cheap, right? But growing up, I honestly thought places like Olive Garden, fucking Red Lobster.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's just.
I thought that they were like way out of our tax bracket, like as far as like, you know. So you had to have like real money to fucking go there, only to find out, you know, that's like the poor man's fucking dinners, no? Like,
yeah. No, that's fair, dude. You're right. It's not cheap. Well, I mean, if we really think about it now, now I feel like it's not cheap. So imagine back then when we were kids.
yeah.
I mean, but then again, you know, cost of living was less more expensive. I'm sure hourly you were getting paid way less. So yeah, you know, I guess it's probably the same as it now. One thing that I feel was where people were privileged to is when I have a couple. I have a lot.
I would say like you could say one, and we could keep going.
Keep going. Okay.
And
I want to clarify. No shit on my mom, dude. No shit on my mom. Like I'm not trying to say that I had a fucking bad life or anything. Like she gave me the best I know she could. Hands down, I know that for sure. But you know, like a little lunchable here and there, dude. That should would have been. Whew, you know. Pero one thing, I think I could count probably I could count with my 2 hands the times that we went out to eat like at an actual restaurant. Like I don't think we went out like that. Because it was really, really fucking random where we would go out. I remember going out one time. We would get together for like Thanksgiving, New Year's, all that stuff. It was a holiday. I don't know which one specifically, but we went to eat. We were living in a little village over there in 26th Street, and we went to eat right there at Little Village ahí. Donde está la discount mall and like all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Across the street había como un restaurante de la tortillería. Anyway, it was a restaurant right there, and we went out to eat, and it was a holiday, and I remember asking like, what, like we're here, like we're not with the family, like I enjoyed it. And it was always me, my mom, and my dad, like it was just us three all the time. So that was one of the times that I'll never ever forget, because I was like, fuck, like I feel great, I feel good, like I'm out here fucking ordering a fucking, you know, whatever, 2 tacos de asada with a fucking agua de Jamaica night, bro. That wasn't a thing. So that's just cool. That was cool. Va, Miguel,
ordering popcorn and soda at the movie theaters.
Yeah, dude.
See, dude.
That's fucking true.
Like
Yeah.
nowadays, like I was Chiquis when we go to the movies. She's like, you know what? I'll take a little bit of popcorn because I don't want popcorn. I'll get a hot dog, maybe nachos, and like a icy and all this shit. And I'm like, damn, like I was like, I remember where like cuando ibas era una lata de soda, una bolsita de papas like from the de la tienda. That
25
was
cents, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you had, dude. So it's
25
like
cents. Damn, dude, that shit was, yeah, that's the thing. I'll tell you this, I've never been to the movies with my parents.
Damn.
damn.
Never, dude, never. I mean, I do remember like I had when I moved to Burbank, I had a bunch of different friends, were white friends, y todo ese pedo, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're going to the movies. You want to come along?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I'll go, and it was the whole family, the mom, dad, the two brothers. I was like, "Fuck!" Like this is what life's about, no? Yeah, dude. Like that shit was cool. Like that for me, I was like, man, I wish I could have this moment. But
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I remember the reason why we went a little bit more often, ya de más grande, was because of that dollar theater que estaba like right there on Harlem and like was 87
I'll say 79, but yeah, around there.
because it's on the start of the DMV. Yes, and dude, like once we found that spot, like yeah, we were go to movies a lot more often and shit.
Yeah.
The
What's
Red
another
Box
one?
before Red Box, no?
But I was gonna say, just name brand like food, dude, like things. Like me acuerdo like if I saw like somebody that had like name brand Kool-Aid, I would fucking dude, like I would drink that shit up porque like I was like going home, we're not gonna have this shit. We're gonna have fucking
Aldi shit, no?
full aid, no? Ficha del Aldi, güey.
Cyclade, no?
You die, no?
No lie, dude. No lie.
Yeah, like it was like Aldi. Siempre era donde compraba
Aldi,
like,
yeah.
everything.
I
So.
mean, my parents were a lot of Aldi. It was Aldi, and we had a Pete's Market that we would go just to buy the meat and the veggies. Pero cosas como de like soda, it was always like either RC, you know, like RC. I mean, it's good. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Pero rarely it would be like a Coke or Pepsi or Sprite. It was always like RC and something from bootleg fucking Sprite from Aldi. Aldi was the spot to go to for us, though, for sure.
For sure, dude.
Another one, guys. Otra. Miguel.
Basu, dude.
Really?
Yeah, because Tank said the name brand.
Yeah.
Name brands. Okay. I do give props to my sister and Michelle now. My sister, when her kids were growing up, they were really into soccer, so she would fucking take them. And I know like weekends was the only time she would be off, but she would take them to go play, and she would be there. And sometimes I have multiple games, and again she'll be there. So I give props to her. But yeah, that dude, like I wish I had my mom at soccer games and tournaments and shit where I swear to God, I was like, I'm gonna score and I'm gonna celebrate with her. Like that was my idea as a kid. I've never scored when she was there because she only went to see me one time out of every damn time that I played. And that one time that she did go see me, she wasn't even really looking because she went like it was far away, dude, like maybe another cancha away, and she was underneath the tree because she wanted to get some shade because it was so hot out. So she really didn't even she didn't see me at all. And I just thought that shit was fucking wild when, you know, their families would go and they had chairs and a canopy. And until today, they still do that and watch them and just show up, dude. You know how they have those videos, no? Showing up matters. Like that shit for sure. It's a thing. I'm not going to lie. Now I'm older and I have like my girls, but my girl's the one who shows up for that, for them like crazy. Like she shows up. My mom never came to like a fucking tampoco una anything. Like she would show up. We would show up late, dude, to pick up my report card. Like to pick it up, we would show up late, but it was never like, oh, like now here they have grandparents night, they have father and daughter dance, like shit like that. I'm like, oh shit, like that's just cool. Like I wish I had some of that shit like in my time.
Yeah.
So that's just that's another one. Dale, Miguel.
shopping at name brand stores for your going back to school and stuff like that is not
Yeah.
Payless or
Shout out to
puso
Payless.
otro. There was Payless and there was Shoe Carnival.
Shoe Carnival. Shoe Carnival still exists, no?
No, it's so cool.
Yeah, Shoe Carnival still exists, but like those were the two stores where like cuando íbamos for like back to school, lo que hubiera. You know, like there was no like, oh, I'm gonna get these Jordans, I'm gonna get these.
I'll give you a better one, dude. Fucking Goldblatts, dude. But to get the uniforms,
But like always, we would get them at Semski's.
well, Semskins and Goldblatts. But yeah, Goldblatts was usually like a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, because it was Semski's, Goldblatts, and when we were younger, Big K. Big K's on Cermak and California.
Yeah.
Big K Kmart.
No,
it's se llama Big K.
it was this random ass fucking store, dude.
Really?
Fucking there was a church chicken right next to it. Yes, this. So I don't think it exists anymore. Pero se llamaba Big K, and it was this huge fucking como tipo just store, dude. Like, pero parecía. It was weird. It looked ghetto as fuck, dude. I'll just say that. Dude. Y pues ahí a veces íbamos a comprar like los pantalones de la escuela, las playeras, and like,
Yeah.
you know, whatever you could find and shit.
Well, since I guess since el Miguel ya no dijo nada más, I'll go next again, ¿no? Porque
I'll try to find. I know I've seen it in one of those like Facebook groups, so I'll find it. Te lo mando, dude.
fucking a Halloween costume, dude.
Oh, I'll say this. For the most part, my mom would make us our Halloween costume.
Oh shit, that's cool.
And she used to do like a really good job, dude. She was very creative. Like I remember una vez I was the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And like she grabbed an old shirt and le cosió like como una almohada or something, algodón in the
That's
back.
cool.
And yeah, so she was like creative like that, but most of the time she would make the costume for us. Yeah.
That's just cool. ¿Qué más, dude?
Dude, una simple one, dude. Fucking, I always thought, like, especially now que ya like manejo y todo eso, like people that would go get their oil changes at, you know, like.
To actually get an oil change done.
Yeah, dude. A comparación de que, oh no, pues aquí te lo hacemos rápido, te enseño cómo hacerlo, type of shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, dude, like, and like it wasn't until también like my girl was like, oh yeah, like, you know, I need to get an oil change. And I was like, oh, like, is your dad gonna do it for you? And she's like, oh, like, no, like I go to, you know, get it changed at Jiffy Lube or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, yeah, me cobran tanto. And I was like, the fuck? I was like, you know, un pinche $60 y te compras todo. And like, you know, yeah, we did it at the house and shit. So
the changing oils part, I know it's easy. I've seen it. I've never done one.
Depends. So I will say this: some cars is easier than others porque some tienen like the bolt where you could reach it. Y luego especialmente porque normalmente cambias el filtro. Hay unos carros que el filtro es más fácil de quitar. Otros where it's a little bit more complicated. So it can be easy. It depends on the car. Okay. My car, hella easy, dude. Hella easy. Like I showed Chiquis how to do it, dude. Chiquis did it with no experience. I would just tell her like aquí, you know, muévela aquí. Like I would loosen it for her. Ya, pero ella solita ya todo lo hacía. So like my car is super easy to do. I remember I did it for tank once, dude. I almost knocked myself out porque like está bien pinche duro, dude. You know, like to get the grip on that fucking bar thing. Cuando le di, like me pegué en la cara, dude.
Oh.
I was almost gonna just dejarme caer en el suelo, like, well, I was right in the ground, right? But just like stretch my arms out and just have Tank pull me out from under the car, no?
Damn, dude. Oh, there's a lot more. You know, I'm sure Romero will ask him this question, dude, and I'm sure he has some. Got one more, dude? A good one?
Going to water parks, dude.
Water parks, dude. Or well, in this case for us, for me, Six Flags was a fucking luxury, dude.
Six Flags was a luxury that you got either doing the whole reading. Yes, que you had to read off so many books, and y te los firmaban, or con las latas de coca. Well, was it Coca or was it Pepsi?
Yeah,
You got like $5 off or some shit.
Coke.
Yeah, because in our
Only
school,
ways.
it was like if you read X amount of books or whatever, like you would get like I think it was like 2 tickets, no? So it was like me, Miguel, then Omar, and then like 3 of our cousins. Y pues ya de ahí agarramos para. I think it was just first me, you, and 3 of our cousins. Y pues ya de ahí agarrábamos para poder ir like con Omar, my mom, my aunt, y así. Y and like al último, like even my mom would be like, oh, like just put any book and I'll sign it, you know, like because it was like if we don't do that, like we're not gonna like we can't go, you know, we can't afford to go and shit.
We wouldn't go anywhere.
So it was just one of those like, all right, like you guys want to go, just put a book and I'll sign it, you know.
Cool. I got you the last one, dude.
Dale.
Which now it's an everyday thing, nearly everyday thing for me now. But when I was a kid, dude, that's a good one too. Video games, consoles. But I was gonna say, go getting McDonald's breakfast. Like I would see it on the TV, I would see the commercials. So me and like and take a vouch for me, like we would be able to go to McDonald's once a week, maybe. Because once a week it was like, all right, nos vamos a llevar a comer a un lado. Either it's Burger King, McDonald's, to get tacos, and that's it. So like we all had a vote. So sometimes we wouldn't go to McDonald's for like a month and a half, and it was only once a week kind of a thing where we could go somewhere, and you had to like just obviously just order like small meals. You couldn't go all crazy, right? But like just going to the playground, you know, getting that McDonald's, the Happy Meal, and like
that fucking playground, bro.
Yeah, dude.
So that playground used to be the shit.
Fire.
Dude, it's crazy. You used to make friends like nothing, just fucking
hell yeah.
Playing in the playground. Like shit.
Yeah. That's just cool. Yeah. I think that's just really, really cool. We're gonna have to leave part 2 of this, right? When Romero comes over, because that way we could kind of piggyback off of his answers and obviously give an opinion. But for now, we'll leave it at that. Any last things, last words, last comments?
Pues I don't know, dude. Ya van 3 semanas que Romero no viene, dude. So
I don't know. We should think about voting him out. I mean, I'll be down with that.
Instead of having a Romero, we have a Romero, no?
Romero.
I don't know, dude. Coming soon, no? I mean, possibly, dude. Allegedly, dude. Yeah, no. It is 3 weeks.
Yeah, this is third week.
Oh, ya está aprovechando. Ya está usando el sistema, dude. He's abusing the system, dude. We gotta talk. I gotta talk to the board about this, dude. I ver what they want to
do. I can't wait for my month off, dude. Like.
Sí, güey, por real, ¿no? Ya hay que decirle, no, mejor ya take the whole month. Sí, don't show up next week either. Pero bueno, chicos, it's been a blast. I know we recorded last time también a little short. Pero pues we're here. We recorded, right? And we showed up. Romero can't talk shit at all. All right, so save your fucking words. I know you're listening. Rate, review, and subscribe.
That was words to live by Johnny Boy, no?
For real. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe. And all links can be found at todostomanpodcast.com. It's free, man. Just fucking tap that shit. Just once, but don't tap it twice because then you'll subscribe. Right? Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Todos Toman Pod. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Gracias.
Thank you, everybody. It has been Tanquecito. Romero. ¿Cómo dijiste?
Romero.
Romerocito. Va, guys. Peace and love. Ponlo otra vez, ¿no? Porque siento como que me despedí bien.
De mi público, ¿no? Mi público querido, ¿no?
Es que he pressed pause, dude. Dale.
Sí, ya.
Bueno, guys. Cuídense.
Sonido, la changa.
Bye, peace and love. For sure.
Va, va.